Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you're having a beautiful and amazing day. So I've decided, you guys, with the full moon in Sagittarius, currently this super moon, that I am going to do a twin flame soulmate collective reading. This is timeless, so whenever you hear the messages when you are meant to receive it. I'm going into this reading. I have been sitting here just shuffling the cards and tapping into the energy, and what I am trying to focus on is more of the new energy, what's coming towards you. Now keep in mind that an energy coming towards you could be someone from the past, okay? But for a lot of you, I want to see what exactly is happening with new love. What exactly is coming towards you? Some of you will be meeting new soulmates, or maybe your twin flame. You may recognize that person, and it may seem very familiar to you because, of course, there's a past life there. So I want to look into that. Now, I was shuffling the cards and I saw offer and twin flame. So for some of you, you could be receiving an offer from a twin flame or a very high level soulmate. Okay, underneath this is transformation. So with transformation, there could be a breakthrough that's happening. Some of you are going through your own personal transformation as well as the person that you're connecting with. Rise above and awakening an ego. So someone could be going through like an ego death. Also, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm just jumping right into it. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. My personal readings are closed, but if you would like to leave a tip or donation, that information can be found in the description box, okay? So the first card that came out is Hidden Path, all right? So for some of you, ooh, fertility. For some of you, there's definitely something that has shifted or changed in your life or this other person's, whether this is someone coming into your life while the Twin Flames card came out, or someone from the past, okay? But it looks like for many of you, this is a new person, okay? This is a new person. And I feel that the reason why you are being gifted most likely with the new person is because you finally decided to release control issues, okay? Now, yeah, it's something here brand new with fertility and twin flames here. Someone here wants a true commitment, like a union. And you will recognize this person when they come into your life. Or if this is someone, yeah. And then here is the fifth dimension. So this is something that's manifesting for sure. Like in the 5D, you've already started to connect with somebody on a soul level, most likely. So you could have come out of some type of situation with someone who has been a bit karmic in your life, and it has caused you now to slow down and move in a new direction. For a very long time, there was probably a lot of stagnation, a lot of illusions here, and you may have wanted to control the situation, or you could have been dealing with a person who was very controlling. But it looks like as you release control and really cleanse and clear your energy, it's allowing you now to connect with someone else. And look at what just came out, karmic partner. Some of you are getting out of a situation from a karmic situation that you thought perhaps was divine. Your perception about this is changing. You're starting to recognize the red flags here. There's someone there, there's two cards out here that have the word delusion on it. So you're seeing through your own false beliefs about something here. Some of you, you could have even been married. And I feel that a lot of you now, as you are growing and ascending spiritually, you're realizing that maybe you've been in conventional relationships, or you wanted something that was very conventional because, you know, that's just what society thought you should be in. Whatever you consider to be the norm, it's changing. Okay, if this isn't you, this could be the person that you are connecting with, or it could be both of you. Now, keep in mind, again, this could be someone from the past and something has transformed. They're coming in new energy, and so are you after closing out a cycle with this person, or this could be someone brand new. But because your perception is changing, your reality is changing, you're slowing down. Some of you, you want something that is very serious. You want a committed relationship. You want, to be able to manifest with someone. You want someone that's going to respect your ideas, that you can truly grow with. You're ready to plant your seeds now. And so this means that a lot of you now, you're wrapping up cycles with the karmic people in your life. This could be friends, family, past lovers. You know, this could be a work situation, just anything in your life that seems a bit karmic. And most likely you are becoming a vibrational match for someone that you've connected with on a soul level, or that you already have this soul connection with. So they could be doing the same thing. Now, the energy that I get here so far is that I want you all to be very much aware of the fact that Time is for sure an illusion. There's a situation that's happening with some of you, it has been ongoing if you are considering reconnecting with someone from your past. But if there is someone new coming into your life, I do see this being something that will have to be slow and steady, because someone here is getting off of one path and going onto a brand new path. This could be you or this person or both of you. Okay. So be mindful of your perception. Be mindful of what you really consider red flags. Okay. Because there are certain things from your past that you may see as a red flag. And what I don't want you to do is go into a situation with false beliefs, thinking the absolute worst, when that may not be the case. There are still going to be test, trials, and tribulations in whatever this new connection is. Okay. Someone here could still be in a relationship with someone who is karmic, but I've been getting this a lot in, the last few readings. And those of you who are, returning to my channel, I'm returning from, being off of YouTube for a few months. But what I've been noticing in the collective is there's a lot of people who are coming together into these unions. And it's like one person is emotionally letting go of something and being a breakthrough. And the other person that's entering these connections is most likely trying to release something physically. So whether it's the feminine or the masculine, someone here could still be dealing with a karmic partner that they're needing to get away from. But this is going to require that they release control issues. And then someone here could be trying to purge themselves of some type of soul connection that they still have with a karmic partner. This is definitely for those of you who are moving out of some type of situation and for a sure fact you only want new love. I think in this reading I really want to channel just new love. Okay, you cannot control if you are meant to be with someone that's already in your life. Okay, and look, yeah, separation is here. Anytime you're connecting with a soulmate or a twin flame, oftentimes there will be some type of separation. This doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but sometimes when the energies come together, it can be so intense. And if there are still issues around a past heartbreak, trust issues, or something like that, sometimes you and this person, you will have to have a separation so that the two of you can actually expand, evolve, and truly ascend to be a vibrational match for one another. This is the reason why I want you guys to know that in these new connections, they are going to be very, very blessed and highly favored. But do not be afraid when you may have to separate from this person. Now, a separation for some of you, it doesn't have to look like the situation with the karmic partner where there's a lot of red flags. These are separations with high-level soulmates and twin flames where the two of you have made an agreement that we really need to get things together in our lives. This is working on healing family issues, working on your finances, working on your health, your career, just different things like this. This is not, hey, I need to leave you so that I can continue to try to build a conventional life with a karmic partner. This isn't quite the same thing. Okay, so for those of you who are growing, you're ascending, and you know that you've already closed that type of chapter out in your life, you do not need to deal with any type of foolery. That's not to say that some things won't be a little bit complicated, but when you come together with this person, for the soulmate and the twin flame card is out here. So for some of you, you could be choosing to leave the twin flame alone to be with a high-level soulmate, or you could realize that you are leaving someone behind who you thought was a twin flame, but you could be realizing now, especially with this new person entering into your energetic field, that you were just dealing with a soulmate. And so you have a true divine counterpart or twin flame that's entering your life now. But you will have to relax. You're going to have to release your fear, your anxiety, and the doubt. And honestly, when you go into a very deep soul connection with someone and it's a healthy connection, it's going to trigger you first. Because if you've been in a long cycle with someone who is very karmic, who's tried to control you, and you wanted to control the situation, that means that underneath that, all of that, there most likely was some type of codependency. There was some type of toxicity. The type of love that's coming towards you now is something, it's very free flowing. Now, there are bumps in the road here. I can see that clearly. And I mean, we'll get the tarot and look more into it. But this is just because the two of you are most likely going to meet each other where you're ascending. Okay. And you everyone knows that when you're growing, you're ascending, you're evolving, God will kind of put you in that pruning season. So you and this person, both, you could be losing friends. You could be losing finances. Like you could be in a period where you feel like you're losing. And so the two of you, it's almost like finding love in what seems like a hopeless place. but it's not hopeless. It's you're finding love at a time where you are truly open, where you're ready to release a lot of control because your perception has changed. You're seeing that there is a hidden path here. A lot of you now, you're becoming more cognizant and aware of what you truly want in life. And it has nothing to do with what someone else has told you that you should have or that you could have. A lot of you have even, trigger warning, but even in marriages, you could have been married to someone for several years, decades even, and you may be coming to realize now that you yourself are growing and evolving spiritually that maybe you're not with the right person. This was someone who was karmic. And when I say karmic, that's not to say that they're a bad person, but you had very specific lessons to learn with this person. Okay. A lot of you have a double, triple mission. You've had a soul contract with one person. Maybe you were supposed to marry that person, be fertile with them for a season, but not necessarily a lifetime. Many of you now, you are about to finally meet your life partner. Now, I also sense an energy here where there is a lot of, like sadness, and this is coming from regret. A lot of you have not had reciprocal relationships. There's a heavy emphasis here with this energy on reciprocity. You haven't really had a lot of reciprocity. I feel like many of you've been very fertile with ideas. You've wanted to plant seeds with people, and it has only been at a soul level. So for some of you, it's like you want to have that soul connection, but you are truly ready to build something here in the 3D. These are 3D unions that are happening. Some of you, like I said, for a long time, you've been connected to a person and it has been for you mostly spiritual. It has not manifested into an actual relationship, partnership, or marriage for you. Okay. And now you're needing to release that because you're going to have to see that through these separations, there's still a lot of hesitation with you coming into some type of union or relationship with a person. Therefore, it's time to release control. This was something that was karmic in your life. Okay. And to be honest, some of you could have been dealing with a twin flame, and it may just not be meant for you and this person to come together in a romantic sense this lifetime here. You have fresh start. So again, that's what I wanted to channel was new energy, and then divine timing and crossroads. So for some of you, you are still in your mind a lot with this energy right now. You're cleansing, or you're needing to really cleanse and clear that energy because you may be at a crossroads. I feel that some of you, every single time you sort of move on from this twin flame or this karmic soulmate or whomever that has been in your energy for a long time, it seems that you may second guess a new beginning. And I feel that spirit is really trying to get you to honor yourself right now, to realize that perhaps you have been unawakened, or your person that you've been trying to control, to bring into a relationship or connection with you. Someone here is unawakened, and it's time now for you to really go within and realize that you've come to this same crossroads several times dealing with the same person. Okay, now it's totally up to you what you choose to do, but there is a past energy here that is lingering, and I feel like for some of you, it is blocking you. Okay, it's actually blocking you because one of you in this connection most likely is transforming and the other one is not. Okay, or both of you could be transforming, but there's still a misalignment here. It has been very difficult for you and a person to have a breakthrough, to be able to reinvent this connection, to make it actually be what you want it to be. It seems like no matter what, it's around and around, and there's still some type of drama or obstacles here. I feel like a lot of you right now, you're very sick and tired of being sick and tired of the same thing. So you do need to open yourself up to embracing this fresh start, to have this new chapter. Okay, that's what I'm really getting here. I feel like a lot of you desire passion. I can sense that a lot of you probably have been crying and purging a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional purging because many of you right now, it's like you're longing for this person, or you can sense them longing for you. And the reason why, and this is a past energy, the reason why is because many of you are choosing to finally close the door. Also, there's a lot of emotional overload or empathic overload that's happening due to the fact that for some of you, you have a karmic soulmate as well as a twin flame, or a twin flame and a high level soulmate that are both pulling on you at the same time. Some of you have multiple people in your energy. Okay, even if it's someone that you haven't connected with, that person is energetically connecting with you on a soul level. Some of you, even when it comes to like telepathic communication, you can almost sense that there's two, maybe even three different people that are talking to you. This is also because many of you are aligning, energetically and spiritually. So your chakras and everything else, they're wide open. It's very easy for you to connect with other energies. I did a reading a few days ago where I said there's like a shaman and a warlock that are competing with you. This is past life type of energy. Some of you have some type of spiritual contract, and it is a 3 or maybe even 4 party situation. Okay, some of you have a very important mission, and there are multiple people that want to be with you, especially for the divine feminines. And these past life, like third party situations, they've carried over. And honestly, I feel that now it's talking to divine feminine, you have to make a choice. Many of you've been trying to control these situations, or you've allowed someone else to control you and make it seem as if these masculines perhaps were the ones who were calling the shots. But actually, feminine, you are the one who controls. If you are in a situation where you're constantly being stuck in limbo between the past and someone new, do understand that you're only standing there at that crossroads because you yourself are not choosing to move forward or backwards. You're standing, the only person that has you standing still is you. So you really have to choose. Do you want to keep going around and around with someone, or do you truly want to move forward? But the thing about it is, many of you stay stagnant because you don't actually give yourself the chance and the opportunity to move forward. Because I feel like what I'm seeing here is a lot of hesitation. Whenever you start to move forward, perhaps with a soulmate, and there's a fresh start, you quickly get to a crossroads because they start to trigger you and remind you of your karmic partner, or this twin flame who is actually karmic in your life. And so you hold back on releasing. There's a lot of you, there's a person from your past, you're holding on to this person like there's some type of security blanket. And it's time to release that. So let's get a few more messages and then I'll get into the tarot. I want you guys to also know too, as many of you are starting to consider these, like I said, life partnerships that hopefully will progress and move into actual marriages. When you meet a soulmate or a twin flame, you guys do understand that nothing is perfect. Okay. I sort of get this feeling where for some of you, because you've gone through a lot, you may be closing yourself off to true love. Because again, it doesn't look like what you want. It's not going to be all fairy tales. I'll say this all the time and you guys always laugh. It's not just going to be all Marvin Gaye and lingerie all the time. We are all adults. You meet people and they are in these periods of their life where they're in between worlds. They're growing, they're transforming. But oftentimes we don't realize that with the law of attraction, you do attract people that are a vibrational match for yourself. So if you yourself right now are trying to release someone, even if it's energetically or emotionally, you cannot be upset when you meet someone and they're going through the same thing. Or maybe they are trying to get out of a physical situation. That means that the two of you are both releasing something so that the two of you can perhaps come together. If it's a situation that you don't want to deal with, then don't deal with it. But the way that you can mitigate this problem is to stop being in limbo, in between worlds. Some of you, there's a cycle here or a pattern where you constantly meet people and it's a third party situation, or they're in the middle of something. The reason why that is happening is because you yourself are always straddling the fence. You're always keeping somebody on the bench in your life too. So to get out of a lot of this third party energy, you have to make a decision to be completely done with the past, or to give everything that you have to that person of the past. It's totally up to you. Because that's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of mirroring. Okay. The Falcon is here. So with that card that reminds me of almost even like an eagle. This is all about you rising above. Your spiritual gifts are also growing. Okay, this card even has the word transition. I just said that you are in some type of transition, and you're needing to make decisions now based on your higher self, utilizing your third eye. There are big changes that are happening, but the broom is here. There's something that's in your life. You don't need it anymore. It's unpleasant. You don't want it. You need to sweep it up. You need to get rid of it. And the truth is, like, you need to see something for what it is. Look here, swans, soulmate, twin flame. Some of you have a person here, and it's a deep soul connection. But the truth is that if you were to look at this situation, it's something that you may need to get rid of. It's so that you can prepare for what you truly want. There is a very deep soul connection that you have with one person, but there's not your person. They're a good person, but they're not the right person. It's good chemistry, but it's not a vibrational match. And it's time for you to really be real with yourself about that. And this could be someone new or someone from the past. Take it however it resonates. But there's something here that you don't need in your life. There's something here, it's unavoidable. You have to get rid of it. Yeah, the Celtic knot here, that's unconditional love. So you have soulmate, twin flames, and unconditional love. This is you meeting the one. But this is saying too, with the falcon here and the broom, you're going to have to use your third eye and really create a strategy and a plan for your life here, where you start to really cleanse and clear all the things that do not serve you. There's a divine union here happening though between soulmates and twin flames. It's the love of a lifetime. That's for sure. But there is something that you have to get rid of. It's a must. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone new, and your person is actually the past person. Take it however it resonates, okay? Someone is definitely seeing you as the one, though. Deep commitments. So there's going to be a lot of emotions here, okay? A lot of emotions. And then the full moon is here. Some of you right now, you're feeling very, very emotional about a situation, okay? I feel like some of you, you're feeling very emotional because there's like a storm brewing. There's this sudden, unexpected end that is happening for some of you. And it's leading to you having an opportunity to finally break free. But that is still hard to deal with. Some of you could be experiencing a lot of just fatigue or insomnia. You may be dealing with like anxiety. It's because your body is recognizing that you are finally getting rid of something that you've been holding on to. So it's triggering that abandonment or their fear of rejection. Some of you, it's like you want to be chosen by someone that you're not supposed to be with. You're very curious about something. And I talked about this on a recent reading. You trying to figure out what's going to happen with someone, whether it's a new person or an old person. It has become your addiction. You need to let go of control and just go with the flow. Even if this is a brand new person, you don't have to know everything. Allow the situation to develop over time. You will receive the breakthrough, the clarity, the epiphanies, or whatever type of aha moment that you need to actually be able to embrace this change. But it's like now, even now with Sagittarius, the Sagittarius full moon, temperance. It's learning how to be balanced, yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy, tempering your energy, understanding how to pick and choose your battles. You don't have to go to a person and ask them 1,000 questions. And, you know, some of you, even getting to know a person, you're rushing it because you want everything. It's so calculated. These situations that are coming into your life, they're supernatural. Like, they're extraordinary. It's not something that's just so calculated. There are real life problems here. Brand new beginnings. Some of you, your brand new beginning with this person, they could start out as just a friend, or this could be a friend in your life that you're realizing, wow, maybe I'm falling in love with that person. A lot of situations are going to come into your life and happen now that you have to handle carefully, because they could be a little bit fragile. You yourself could be a little fragile because there's a lot of emotions happening right now. There's a lot of emotions. And then here's the King of Water, which this card actually says Cancer. To me, the King of Cups is usually, for me as a reader, Scorpio energy. But we do have the next new moon is going to be in Cancer. Okay. I think that starts June 22nd. So there could be a lot of emotions that are coming up right now, because here very soon you guys are going to be moving forward. And to move forward and release all of this control and start planting seeds with yourself as well as someone new, it is going to be very triggering to you. Okay. I want you guys to be mindful of miscommunication though. Okay. Because as you deal with new people and open yourself up, in that stage of getting to know someone, there could be a lot of miscommunication. Your love language may be different. How you respond and react to different things, it's going to take a bit of an adjustment, because for some of you, you're coming out of marriages or long-term commitments with people. That's all that you know. But those situations, they've run their course. And there's something new here, or trying to come in. So make sure that you're taking time for yourself. You know, some of you, the truth is that you've actually been single, but you've been connected to someone for a very long time on a soul level. And it has been delaying you because that person was not your person. They have been there as a tool in your ascension to help you to grow and evolve, but you weren't meant to be committed to that person. Now you're going to have to go through another transformation of learning how to actually be in a commitment, because I don't care how spiritual you are or how good of a person you may be. That doesn't mean that you're a good partner. Because if you don't know how to actually communicate with another person, or you don't have the strength to actually be vulnerable and transparent, there's going to be a lot of issues, which is why these connections usually end up in some type of separation. So it's kind of like now it's game time. You really have to put your head in the game. You really have to do the work now. The World card is here with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is a time where you have to make the choice to really complete cycles and be very comfortable on your own, being very self-sufficient. This is honoring the fact that you are finally free from some type of situation, and it's okay now for you to go towards wish fulfillment. A lot of you, I feel, you feel a lot of guilt around moving out of situations into something new. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is, you know, very intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person here is the kind of person, it's like your girl or guy next door. This is someone who's very mature. This is someone who understands love. They're very nurturing. This is a visionary, a very creative type of person. This is the energy that a lot of you have been in, or you want to be in moving forward. But I get the feeling that for some of you, you're not quite in the most nurturing energy right now, because you're still struggling to realize that there was a hidden path here for you all along. Some of you are having a very difficult time with accepting the fact that where you've been or what you wanted is just not what is destined for you. Yeah, look, what I say, 9 of Wands. Some of you are just like, no, this cannot be. And you're having this ongoing battle with yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is here, and the 3 of Cups. So this is a lot of you needing to get out of your emotions and become more grounded. Work on growth and expansion. These are things, you being more grounded right now, being more down to earth, more responsible, more persistent and resilient is what's going to allow you to go towards an actual union or reunion. You're being prepared now to actually work in a real partnership with someone. 3 of Cups here. This is also happiness. It's friendship. It's your soul family, your soul tribe. You going into different groups, going into a more creative space as well. The Judgment card is here. So for some of you, even though this is a love reading, a lot of you right now, because of these shifts and changes, you are about to make some very significant changes, even like in your career, or just like how you choose to express yourself, like your self-expression, your authenticity. Many of you now, because you are coming out of a relationship, or you're choosing to leave a soul connection behind, you're embracing your true authenticity, and that is what's going to actually draw in true love for you. But the person that comes in, this twin flame or soulmate, they're going to be a reflection of you. Okay, so you have to make sure that what you're putting out is what you want to receive. So don't think that you're going to meet a person and they're completely single if you're saying you're single, but you still are waiting on a person to come back into your life. that's not a match. Because I know a lot of people, you know, all of divine feminines, I'm going to call you out too, divine feminine. Y'all have to stop thinking that you're going to go and meet a divine masculine person and they're not going to have any baggage at all, but you carry emotional baggage because in your mind, you're still waiting on a particular person. You refuse to cleanse your energy, cut the cords or whatever you need to these karmic people in your life because of your warped perception about the situation. So everyone has to do their work for you and a person to come together. I feel like all of the most amazing people are all sitting in the house waiting on each other. So just make sure that you are, like I said, a vibrational match for what you truly want. And then the Knight of Wands is here. So you need to go out, have fun, be passionate, okay? The Justice card is here and the Hierophant. Justice, the Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Cups. So this is good because this is saying that as you choose to go out and travel, be more adventurous, be a bit more, try to even, you know, be more fun, more flirty, more charming. Whether you're a male or female watching here, really become wish fulfillment for yourself and watch the person who is wish fulfillment come into your life. The Eight of Pentacles is here with the Hierophant and the Justice card. So this is working on marriage stability. Eight of Pentacles is very hard work. Okay. It is a preparation, a period of preparation, usually for some type of commitment or a business or something like this. And with the Hierophant and the Justice, that is for sure marriage. Okay, this is a legal contract here, but this is also something that you are going into now based on your true values and beliefs that are more like a match for your higher self. Like I said, it's high level soulmates and twin flames coming together. So to me, this looks really good. It's just, again, the energy of needing to purge because the Seven of Cups is here. A lot of you are still confused. You're still confused about, do you truly want to move forward with the Six of Swords here? Five of Cups. Still crying over spilled milk. But this is causing you to move really, really slow. Knight of Pentacles. And if this is a person from the past, okay, there could be someone from the past, like they daydream constantly about coming towards you, but they also are very afraid to admit the fact that they feel guilty, that they're heartbroken. They're afraid to admit that they feel let down by you or they let you down. Someone here also may have had a lot of different options and they may have chosen something or someone that was a fantasy. It was an illusion. Someone was delusional in a situation here. And now that perhaps they want to release baggage. So I'm not saying for all of you that you won't end up with someone from the past. Just know that you and a person from the past, the biggest blockage here is the lack of communication. The fact that two people are not coming together, admitting that there is still grief here. That whatever change came into your life as a result of you guys separating or whatever, you may not feel like it was a good change, but nobody wants to actually admit that. So that's the issue here. But even with a new person, okay, some of you, a new person, you may have to be patient with them or they will have to be patient with you because of the fact that there has been some type of breakup or some type of regret here, or, you know, just honestly, you know, someone has had to separate. Some people here, they've had to go through divorces. That comes with, you know, legal situations, financial situations, family situations. So embracing something new here where it's full of all of this love and this passion is very triggering to a lot of people. So make sure that, you know, you get into your sacred space and try to balance those energies. It's something about this deck. Like, I like this deck, but I feel like every time sometimes as readers, especially if you guys read, you just will connect to a certain deck, and like when I touch this deck, it already has a story, but this is not the story that you need to hear here. This deck, for some reason, it pulls a lot of past energy, and that's not what we want to focus on. So I don't know. Yeah, it's like it's time for you to really move into the unknown, but it seems very complicated. This situation is very complicated. And there could be a person here, even from the past, that wants to move forward and embrace the unknown with you. But they could be in a situation currently that's very complicated, or a new person. Wow. Marriage. And this fell right on top of the Hierophant card. So for some of you, you are meeting your life partner. You are meeting the person that you will be madly in love with, that you will actually take things to the next level and marry this person. That doesn't mean this is the very next person, but for a lot of you, it is your season to finally embrace these new connections and have the committed relationship that has a possibility of marriage. Some of you have been asking, is marriage in the cards for you? And yes, it is. What did I say earlier? Mirror. You and someone are mirroring each other. So even when you meet this twin flame or this soulmate, this person that you could potentially marry, you and this person could mirror each other. So this means that you will share the good, bad, and the ugly. This person being in your presence is going to trigger a lot. It's going to show you that perhaps you still have some codependency, or that they do. This person is going to hold up a mirror to you, because they're going to be so similar to you, but yet so different. And you're going to realize that to make the situation work, you cannot change that person. And therefore, it's going to force you to do the shadow work and the healing for you to start actually making changes in your life and for yourself. And the same thing is going to happen with this person. Like I said, for some of you, you still have emotional things you need to deal with. Or it could be financial. Someone here needs to work on being more consistent, more dedicated to their craft. Whatever the case is, you know your pain point. And you may be connected with someone, they have things to work on too. When the two of you comes together, the energy is going to be very, very intense, because it's going to feel almost like codependency. And it could be a bit of codependency, but that is the reason why there is that separation card came out. You and someone may come together and recognize the connection, but you may quickly realize that, hey, we still need to do some work. Something here that you don't like about this person is most likely going to be a reflection of something that you don't really love about yourself. And then the abstinence card came out with codependency. So playing the field came out. So someone here may not be quite ready to settle down. You may meet someone, and I did see something here where it could be like you meeting someone, and again, it's sort of like you and this person could be in some type of transition. So you may want to withhold from getting too invested in someone too soon, especially like emotionally or spiritually, if you are still sort of dealing with codependency. That's the reason why the broom card is out here. You need to clean something up. You need to let go of any type of low vibrational energies that may put you in some type of energy where you want to give too quickly, because not having reciprocal relationships in your life has been an issue. There could be some people who come into your life and they're kind of playing the field, but a lot of you have issues now because you've dealt with a lot of players. I don't really feel like this energy of someone playing the field is what's really coming towards you. I feel like these codependent traits that you've had in the past has pushed you into an energy now of where you want to be abstinent. You want to abstain. You're not really open. You're not open to giving or receiving right now. This is going to be reflected when you meet someone that comes in and they truly want to love you. So again, just like the full moon and Sagittarius collective reading, this is a lot of self-sabotage that's in the collective right now that can cheat you out of a really good situation. Some of you have shut down. You're frustrated. You're frustrated when it comes to matters of the heart, because maybe you've attracted people and they've been married or in relationships or whatever the case is, they were playing the field. And so when you meet someone and they are ready to go all in and offer you a commitment, it's going to trigger those feelings of codependency to the point that you're going to want to push this person away. But this person, the soulmate or twin flame, whatever, they have to mirror to you who you truly are so that you can actually heal. Yeah. See, some of you, there's been an on again, off again situation with the person who was always playing the field. They could have even been married. You have someone coming into, yeah, look at this, karmic love. There could have been some type of karmic lover who, they put you on a pedestal only to let you down. This yo-yo going back and forth type of situation, it's triggering all of that codependency, the rejection and the abandonment, to the point that now some of you are afraid of love. But there is a new chapter that's coming. Yep. The new person in your life will try very hard to win your heart. And it's transformative. Yep. It's an intellectual affair. See, this is someone that you may spend time with. And look at this, shadow work. Intellectual affair and shadow work. So you guys are going to meet someone and it's going to be very transformative. The two of you are going to have like an intellectual bond. This person may be spiritual. Even if they're not spiritual, I feel like the things that you are interested in, you will have an opportunity to share this with this person. Even if it's not their interest, I feel like they will have a lot of respect for you. Okay, shadow work here. This card, it even says this relationship will trigger you to express your shadow side. There's much that you can learn. So you may meet a person and it definitely could be a strong friendship in the beginning, because you may share with this person some things that have happened. I see a lot of conversations about things. You don't want to ever tell a person too much about your past, especially not too early on, but there's a lot of emotional vulnerability that I feel you will have with someone that's coming into your life, because it is a transformative type of connection. Now, some of you, before you meet someone that you are meant to be with long term, you may experience something like a passing soulmate, which it almost seems karmic in nature, but it's not the bad type of karma. You may just meet a person and they help you to overcome your fears around love, and you may need that to sort of prepare you, to transform you and prepare you for their marriage or their partnership. Yeah. Make sure though, especially when it comes to dealing with people from the past, or if this is a new person, either or, that you're not settling in love just because someone looks really good on paper. Okay, don't date people just because you feel like you should, because of what they look like or whatever, or because you're just looking for some type of fun or there's sexual chemistry and it turns out to be like a third party situation. If that's not what you want, then don't settle for that, because when you carry that love and light, you're gonna attract those devils in disguise as well. But look here, we have it's complicated, fairy tale, romance, and friends first. And then right underneath that is a divorcee. So like I said, for some of you, there's a more mature connection coming in with someone, and you may have that fairy tale romance with them, but it definitely may start out slow as friends first, because you and this person both could have gone through very tough breakups or even divorces or separations. And it's a complicated situation. You may not be fully ready for, it's like you're ready for love, but you may not be quite ready for the commitment. And so it's good for you now to really align yourself to make sure that, you're preparing for marriage. So the things that you're doing now as a single person, or even when you get into this new connection, make sure that you're being intentional about the fact that you do want marriage. And I feel like you and this person will be able to talk about this. I see someone really talking to another person and you both even telling each other like, I want marriage, but someone may come right out and say, I want marriage. And I can even see that being with you or a person like you. But I feel that this is the kind of connection where someone will be very honest about the fact that I'm just not ready to be fully committed. But this isn't like something that is so toxic where this person wants to play the field. Someone here truly wants to take time out to heal themselves. And I want to make sure that if this is you meeting someone like this, that you are not in an energy of thinking that you don't have work to do too. This is two people who both have more work to do. I feel like there's going to be a lot of big changes in the next few months. But it's like right now, take the time. Oh, wow. Look at that. Perfectly imperfect. It says the love that you have for them allows you to accept their flaws and accept them for exactly as they are without trying to change them. So that's what I'm saying. Someone is going to come into your life, and unlike people from the past, this person will be able to tell you, hey, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling financially. I'm dealing with family issues. You know, I'm still dealing with the fact that I've had a separation. I'm still adjusting to, you know, whatever the custody arrangements are, whatever the case is. Like I say all the time on this channel, we're all adults and people have real life situations that they're dealing with. This is someone who will be able to tell you this is what it is. This is for some of you where you're going to have those tough conversations and let people know that right now you are abstaining from sex possibly. And you have to be able to stand on that and know that a person that does not want to respect those things, it may just not move forward. And then we have here compromise and friendship. So I definitely see some of you guys having a very romantic connection with someone that is going to start out as friends first. But relationships that start out with those deep friendships usually are the best. You want to fall in love with your best friend, because the truth is that sometimes you don't always love and respect your partner, but you gonna ride or die for your best friend, right? And it's like, if you can have a best friend and a lover be the same person, then that's great. I just feel that you and someone are connecting, and you will have to compromise in order to have this sacred union. Like, you and this person, this twin flame, this soulmate, they will be willing to meet you halfway, but communication is key. Communication and being very carefree. See, a lot of you have been up in arms for a long time because whoever you've been dealing with, you know you can't trust them. You're always waiting on the worst to happen. You have someone now that's coming in. They've gone through just as much drama as you. I feel like it's two people coming together and both of you are just exhausted by love. Look, availability. This is so nice. It says, there will be so much support in this relationship, everything ranging from emotional support to basic needs. See, this is the kind of person who will come in and then break through. And this person will be very protective. You will feel protected and safe with this person, because this is someone who will become your friend. They will learn your interest. They're going to know, you know, your favorite color. What was the last book you read? What's your favorite wine? And they will be able to implement and integrate those things into building a true relationship. A lot of you, you've not had that. Even if you've been married, some of you have been sleeping in the bed with somebody and you still felt alone. You can be married to a person and they not know you, or over time, as you've been growing and ascending and evolving, you and that person, you haven't been evolving together. For some of you, you haven't even had an actual relationship with the person, but you've been holding on to them or the idea of being with them for so long. This is the kind of person who's going to want to know, you know, do you like to receive flowers for no reason? This is the kind of person that they'll, you know, even whatever you like, they want to understand that and give that to you. Effort is going to go a long way in this connection. And you're going to receive that because of the friendship here. And this person could be different from you. It says one goal, two ways. I definitely feel that. It's like opposites attracting. That is the reason with that mirroring. You and someone are very, very different, but very much the same. And you and this person, you could be very attracted. It's going to be triggering because you're going to realize that you do things differently, but whatever you're trying to do is the same goal and you can make it work. You know, this is those very small things like, oh, well, I prefer the dishwashing. This person, they prefer washing the dishes by hand. You know, I like to sleep with the lights off and they like to sleep in the dark. It's little things that's going to be triggering. It's going to show you, though, how important it is for you to compromise and release control. Highs and lows came out. Some of you will mistake this situation, though, as not being what you want, because it may not come out. It may not be as intense as like these karmic relationships. See, karmic relationships usually are very, very passionate. They're very fiery and intense. And then they become very cold and distant. You know, some of you, this person that has been in and out of your life, this on again, off again situation, you know, every Mercury retrograde or whatever, they rush into your life and it's hot, it's fiery, it's passionate. And then all of a sudden they're distant, they're cold, you don't talk to them. And again, that creates that addiction where you keep wanting to figure out, oh, the next time they come, are they going to stay? Some of y'all, that's that wounded energy though, even from childhood. Especially to my collective, those of you who have dealt with rejection or abandonment, perhaps from a parent that was in and out of your life, or maybe even an absent parent. It's almost like that little boy, little girl that's waiting at the door of the window, hoping that their parent or parental figure is gonna come and stay. That's the same thing that's modeled in this behavior with these karmic relationships that you've been in. You keep hoping that they're going to stick around when they've already chosen a certain type of path or lifestyle, which is why you now have to embrace a hidden path. You're needing to go towards something that's a bit more healthy. Some of you, you see healthy relationships and you think it's boring. But you need to go towards something now where you're willing to compromise and be in a relationship with someone where they will make you feel protected and safe, as opposed to the hot and cold. You're not able to build. I say all the time, excuse me when I say this, but you cannot build and bullshit at the same time. You just can't. So if you want to build, you need to be with someone that's going to make you feel emotionally safe and protected. Stop bullshitting with people that want to come in and out of your life and play games with you. I don't care what kind of soul connection it is. It can be the deepest soul connection ever. There's no commitment there. You want to be married and there is no commitment. The chemistry doesn't matter. The history doesn't matter. You need to go for someone that's available. And look, when I stop shuffling the deck, false twin flame. Get rid of the false twin flame. If loving someone makes you feel drained because you know deep down that the two of you are incompatible, that's not your twin. You need to leave that person where they are. Because many of you, like, look at this, married. You want to be married. I just said that you want to be married. So you're going to have to go through this soul activation. And then here you have celebration. So for some of you, you are going to meet a person that you will actually be able to marry at some point. You will get some good news. But you're awakening now to your soul purpose. So you're going to have to start feeling more inspired to go out and to meet new people. Get excited about meeting new people. Some of y'all, you get excited to meet new people, but the truth is you keep yourself on hold. You keep leaving that little space for that false twin flame. That person isn't going to, they always come back, you know that. But they're not coming back with a commitment for some of you. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of you, you're about to fall in love with someone. It's going to be a friendship. It's going to be slow and steady. It's like you and this person will encourage each other. You'll be there to pull each other up. This person may like, they may like nature and you may really be into self-care. I see you guys going to do like manis and petties. This is the kind of person you can go camping with and do yoga with. Like, it's an adventurous type of relationship. Like, you can really just explore life with this person. You can do more than just the, you know, the regular normal dinner date. This is someone that you will feel extremely comfortable with. Like, the energy that I'm picking up from this new energy here, it is so comforting. I mean, it's smooth sailing. It's just comforting. Like, this is the kind of person, no matter if you're watching a movie or you're going on a $10,000 vacation, you're good. Like, when you and this person are in each other's space, you're just good. And I think that it's because building on this type of relationship and the friendship, how the two of you are going to pull each other out of feeling hopeless after so much pain, but not putting more pain on each other, is going to allow the two of you to respect each other so much. And you're going to truly cherish this person because they're going to teach you things. I see you guys, what is that term people use? Someone told me use this term last year. I think it's called pair bonding. You can look it up. But it's almost like you and this person are going to become one, and you may not even be sexually active with this person. This is the kind of energy where the two of you will spend time hanging out. And I feel like this is someone who's very respectful. The word courtship has been coming out for me all week. This is someone who is going to take things slow because they do want marriage, even if they've never been married before or they have been married. They want the real deal though. So this is someone who, like, they want to cook with you. Like, I see you guys being with the type of person where you do normal stuff together. There's no facade here. This is the energy. You can go to Target with this person, and a person can be in the store and they can see the way you and this person look at each other, and they know that there is genuine love there. You can do life with this person. You can wash your car with this. I mean, I think a lot of times in the world we romanticize this fairy tale thing, but that's cute, and the big weddings and celebrations, all of that is fine, but can you actually be in love with somebody that you truly enjoy, that you actually like? Can you go on a road trip with this person and talk nonstop? Do you trust this person? 55 on major shifts and changes. This person should activate your soul. And a lot of you, I feel like you've been with a person that triggered your wounds more than anything. You're meeting somebody now that is going to activate your soul. Emotional support, that's what you've needed. Emotional support and life partner. This is not that crazy, like, manic type of love. You want a life partner who is going to be devoted. And don't get me wrong, this person here, they will hold you accountable. This person that's becoming your friend, or this friend that's in your life that you may fall in love with, whoever this is that's entering your life that wants to be there, they will tell you when you are wrong. But they can do it tastefully and with respect and help you to grow. This is a connection where you're going to learn a lot about accountability. But the beautiful thing about that is, if you guys have a blended family or you choose to start a family, you can create those healthy patterns. You can showcase to friends, family, and your children that the two of you can emotionally support one another. You understand how to be devoted to your union. And you're accountable for your actions. Again, there's nothing, nobody's saying it's going to be perfect, but you can be perfectly imperfect. I don't know why I'm literally seeing Target. Like, you may meet this person at Target. I'm seeing Target. I just heard Nordstrom. You may meet this person somewhere randomly for some of you. And from the very beginning, there's not going to be any type of facade. Like, this may be a day when you're looking really just casual, and yeah, like, this person will give you butterflies. It may be scary though because of the control issues. You may really, really try to hold back, or this person will. But it's just a very slow, steady, like, man, this is such a vibe. It's super sweet. Oh, look, falling in love and safe place. Oh, falling in love. And look, slow down. See, what's meant for you is meant for you. You don't have to rush into this situation. Let go of the control issues. If someone comes into your life and they want to be devoted to you, you will know it. You don't have to rush anything, especially when it's a situation where it's love at first sight. Many of you, you're meeting your actual counterpart. You're meeting your true twin flame or your soulmate. You don't have to rush anything here. Get to know this person and resolve the disharmony that you currently have in your life. Because for some of you, another message that I'm getting is, you may be in that energy sometimes where you feel like you want to meet the perfect person when you feel like you're perfect. You will never be perfect. So you can't keep putting off meeting your life partner because you feel like you have more to do. Have you ever thought that maybe God is going to send someone to you to help you get to that next level? There's only so much growing that you can do to become a partner as a single person. You have to open yourself up to dating people, even if it's you meeting several different people. Every person is going to teach you something that's going to help you actually grow to become the best version of yourself. I think a lot of you on this journey, you get so caught up in that's my twin or whatever, and holding yourself to making yourself another person's hostage, that you don't even experience all of the soulmates that you need to experience to teach you how to actually be the partner to the person that you're supposed to be with. You shouldn't only be getting lessons from one person that you're not even in a relationship with. That's the toxic part of this whole twin flame karmic situation. Many of you have outgrown a person a long time ago and you're still holding on to that person. That's not the only person or situation that you can learn lessons from. The more you go out and meet new people, the more you will learn. Somebody may teach you a lesson in just a few weeks about communication. You may meet someone as the feminist. You may meet someone who's really masculine, who makes you feel very feminine. Maybe you need to work on being more feminine. There's little pieces of your puzzle that you will get from different places, spaces, and people. So stop sitting around waiting on just one person. Some of y'all, you have a twin flame and you're not going to be with that person, and you act as though that is your only guide in life, and it's not. It's not. I even see that with certain readers. Like, they act as though they idolize this twin flame or this twin flame journey. Don't do that. Because life will pass you by. If that person is not going to commit to you, life can pass you by. Take the lessons and use it to get yourself into other situations that are going to actually make you happy and be fulfilled and at peace. But for some of you, it will be like love at first sight. This person who comes into your life, I feel like this is a very masculine person for some of you. They may not come right out and tell you that like they're madly in love with you. I feel like y'all will kind of go back and forth. Somebody is going to really struggle with admitting that they are in love. But I feel like it's the kind of thing where you don't even really have to say it. Like, you two will just know it by your actions. You'll just know. I feel like a lot you guys are really going to know how this person feels, like I said, by their action. This is someone who will be very consistent and devoted. I'm hearing and seeing Starbucks. I'm getting here. Like, this person is going to be someone very thoughtful. This is the kind of person who, they'll bring you Starbucks for no reason. They'll buy you flowers. Whatever it is that makes you feel safe to love, they're going to know what to do to give you that, to create the safe place for you. And especially for my women, whether you consider yourself as a feminine or masculine, but for the women who, I would say are more in feminine energy, when a man comes into your life and creates that safe space for you to flourish, you will know, because it'll be nothing like the karmic partners or the false twin or anything that you've had. Wow, look, engagement. Ooh. Past life relationship is here, and forgiving and learning. So continue to release and heal the past so that you can experience more love in the present moments. Spirit is saying it's finally safe for you to love. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You guys are calling in life partners. People you can do life with. You can, have a family with this person, a blended family. This is not someone that's going to hide you from friends and family or play games with you. Like, they want the same thing. And for some of you, there could be an age difference. This person could be older or younger. But I definitely feel for you or this person, both of you most likely have been in very serious relationships before. And someone here is absolutely divorced. But this is a situation where someone is divorced and now they know exactly what they want in a marriage. And look, very soon. This is happening very soon. So clearly decide on what you want. Religious factors and separation is here. For some of you, if there is some type of misalignment, some of you need to permanently separate from someone in your life that you're not on the same page with spiritually. But for some of you, you have a new person coming into your life, and with the separation, it's not, for some of you, it's not going to be a serious, like, physical separation, like the type of separation where you just don't talk to this person or anything like that. I feel like for some of you, you're going to meet someone and it's a very deep connection, and you guys are going to recognize that it may scare you a little bit, and you may want to separate your energy some so that you don't get too caught up in this person, or that's what they may do, because the two of you are still working on things. You will know though, in this situation with someone new, it's not going to be a no contact type of separation. It's just going to be more like energetic. And then we have here wedding and honeymoon. Wow. Work on your finances and your career. See, this is a time to really build. Work on your finances. Some of you may be planning weddings and engagements and all kinds of stuff very soon. So make sure that you're working on your finances. So with the broom card being here, you guys are cleaning things up. I'm hearing get your affairs in order. So you may even be meeting someone, and after rebuilding, after a previous relationship or marriage or whatever, someone could be trying to save up their money. Someone, maybe they were married before and they didn't have a big wedding. They want a big wedding in the future. I just heard for some of you too, you could be marrying someone in the future who has a really big family. And this person, they may want a large wedding. Okay. Maybe this is something that they didn't have before. It's definitely a situation where two people are coming together and you are going to be compromising and trying to meet the needs of each other. But I think that whatever you are going to be willing to do is something that perhaps you were not interested in before. That's a very strong message. Someone here got married and they did not have a wedding. When they get married again, they want a really nice wedding. Or someone may have had a big wedding before. When they get married the next time, they want a smaller wedding, but they want to have their finances and career together. Okay. So I would say continue right now focusing on self-care, finances, and career, because whatever this blossoming love is here, it's going to happen anyway, but you don't need to lose yourself, because when people are truly life partners, you don't get so caught up in the drama or even in the infatuation. This is an infatuation that's coming into your life. This is something real. Oh, it says here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. For some of you, this is a person, or like I said, this person has just connected with you on a soul level. This could even be a friend. Like I said, you are safe and divinely protected. Ooh, it is safe to make the move. And twin flame. So some of you are meeting a true twin flame. Or, if you feel like you've already met your twin flame, maybe they're finally going to get their act together. But I'm trying to look more at new energy, which new energy can come from an old person, but I don't feel like a lot of you have met that person. Not in this reading. Yeah. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. I feel like you learned a spiritual lesson from somebody. And most likely you're in the process now of leaving that situation behind. That person is still secretly yearning for you. You could be feeling that energy. But Spirit is saying it's safe now for you to make the move you're considering. So a lot of you right now stuck at that crossroads between a past person and a new person. One of them is the one, You have to be discerning as to which one it is. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Yeah. Whether it's someone new or old in your life, whoever you choose, you still have to continue your healing journey. But there is a person here who is unavailable to give you all that you deserve. And you may receive an apology here, but it may be time to accept that you and someone, you just don't share the same vision about your life. Someone could have deep regrets, but you want stability now. So like I said, the history, the chemistry, none of that stuff matters if you know that you want a relationship that can stand the test of time and real stability. You have to have someone that's willing to do that with you. And these twin flame connections, where most of the relationship or the connection, you're never in a relationship and there is no commitment, clearly that's not in alignment with those of you who actually want to go home to a person every day and have friends and family and build generational wealth and everything. That's not the case. So For some people, it's time to have that real tough conversation with yourself and see that it's time to get out of la la land. And don't mistake a situation that starts out slow, that's actually healthy, for something that is boring or is not what you want. You deserve someone that's going to protect you, honor you. They want to come in and commit to you. Because, I mean, a lot of people, all of us here are adults. You know, marrying a person, it's about more than just you. It's your family as well. Family is coming up a lot in this reading too. You may be meeting someone who's a little bit traditional. For some of you, this person, your background may be different. Could be age difference. They could even have some type of different cultural background, because family is very important. I don't know why. For some reason, there's something out here. How a person chooses to have like their wedding ceremonies or something, it's different from you, your family, or your background. So for some of you, this could be like interracial or cultural relationships, even wedding. Okay, somebody here could just have a different background. So even how they choose to go into a courtship may be different from you. So just keep that in mind. So just be willing though to try something new. That's a strong message too. Yeah, some of you, there's something different here about you and this person's background possibly. That's not everyone's message, but there may be a lot of the friendship building also, where it's like you and this person, you do things differently. This could have something to do with like race, religion, culture, background. Someone honestly could be a foreigner. It could be anything, but there's something different about this person that may be coming into your life or is in your life, and things are going to go to the next level. Because I'm definitely getting a message here about how you guys decide to court or date one another, and marriage is different. Like, you want the same things, but how this person chooses to celebrate things is different. But it's a good thing, and I feel like it's something that's going to make you very excited. Some of you definitely could be dealing with someone who, one of you is certainly more family oriented than the other. And I want to talk about that because it's something that I can even recognize in myself, because I'm the only child. It's a little intimidating to me sometimes when I think about I'm the only child and I'm a hermit, for the most part. Like, I have friends, of course, but I'm saying, like, I have a very small circle of friends, and I just wonder sometimes, like, if I were to be with someone and they had several siblings and several friends, like, you just think about like a marriage ceremony, and that person, they have like 10 groomsmen or bridesmaids, and you got like your 3 A1 day one people. It may be something like that with you guys too, where like maybe this person, one of you is introverted and the other person could be extroverted. That's even a case. One of you could have a lot of friends and the other one may not. One person could be the only child. Like I said, I could, they could be the only child, or one of you has tons of siblings or a big family. It's something, but it's going to be a great balance, because both of you are going to be able to give the other person what you didn't have. So it's a good mix. It's blending answers here. You're going to start receiving a lot of answers, even from the divine, from the universe, simply by having the courage to finally forgive people in your life as well as yourself. Okay. Dreams and fertility is here. So, and healing. Some of you could be having dreams about what you're manifesting. Whoever this person is that you're connecting with on a soul level, you could start to see this person in your dreams. But I feel if you see this person in your dreams, it's like you can recognize their energy in your dreams. You may not see their face just yet. For those of you who have not met this person. Now, if you haven't met this person, you may be dreaming of someone. When you meet them, you will know that this is the energy from your dream. When you're in that dream state. Healing here in dreams. Okay. Wow, protection. Beautiful. Answers. Like I said, this is a very, it's a love that will protect. It's your safe space. Oh, I just said love and I turned the card over and it says love. This person offers love and protection. They are the answer to you finally feeling protected. You don't have to go into another narcissistic type of relationship, because this person, their answer to make you feel confident and protected, not that you need another person to feel that, but to have it in a partnership, is through unconditional love. This is true devotion. Healing. Yeah, it's a very healing type of connection. I'm going to pull one more. It's like you, wow, commitment. Wow. At the bottom of the deck is freedom and passion. Like I said, you and this person, you'll be free to be yourself. You can fall in love with your best friend. There is no facade here. You don't have to be fake. You don't have to be phony. You know, if you tell this person that you want to have a wedding in the backyard, they probably will say, okay. Because it's the commitment is the real focus here. Some people get married for the wedding. This is someone who wants to come in and they want to be married because they truly want to be in a commitment of true love. And I feel that for some of you, and as well as a person, you are protecting what you know your soul purpose is. That's a big part of your soul purpose. Whatever you're supposed to birth here in this world is very much connected to this commitment of love with this person, because it is so healing. So for me, I feel like a lot of you are truly leaving behind karmic soulmates, and moving into connections with high level soulmates and twin flames. This is a union coming together between some of you. It is very, very much divine. It's protected. You guys are meant to birth and create things together that's going to be very protected. And I feel like it's even going to help other people feel like it's safe for them to be free, to be passionate about love. Some of you may have friends or family around you and they have not experienced this type of love before. So when you get into this type of connection, it's most likely going to inspire other people that, like, hey, even after a long period of time of being unhappily married or single, or whatever the case may be, just where you didn't experience love, that it can truly happen. I feel like this is the kind of love that is going to, it's just going to be very inspirational to the masses, because it's true love. This is beautiful, but again, it may start out slow and steady. Temperance. This energy is so cool, calm, and collected. Like, it's just, look, secret admirer. Oh my gosh, secret admirer. So like I said, for some of you, this is someone that could be in your life already, but they have deeper feelings for you than what they're letting on. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities, that you don't like are also your own reflection. What did I say earlier? A lot of you are going to be in situations where you and this person are going to mirror one another, okay? And then freedom. But this mirroring here is going to open you up to being free to be whoever you truly are and who you're meant to be. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Y'all, check this. So in this deck here, we have freedom and passion. And I know for a sure fact that the cards I just, in this other deck, passion, I just held up freedom and passion together. Let me see. I just like shuffled this deck. Let me see. Spirit guide is at the bottom of this deck though. But freedom and passion just came out. I was just saying though, your relationship is going to show other people that it's okay for them to love freely and to be passionate about love. Even after, yeah, here it is right now. See, protection, freedom, and passion. These cards came out together, and here in another deck, freedom and passion. This has been happening a lot. Doubles, twins. This is a twin flame connection coming together, whether it's a reconciliation or you meeting your true twin. You're gonna break each other out of whatever you've been in though that kept you stuck and stagnant. One more. I could stay in this energy all day. I'm hearing that song hours and hours. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. For some of you, when it comes to those past situations that you're still sort of struggling, like I said, you have to be very authentic with yourself. And it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And then new beginnings. So like I said, for some of you, you are going to have a new beginning with someone, but you need to be very playful in this energy. Okay. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So again, be lighthearted. You and this person, whether it's someone from the past or a brand new person, there's a past life connection here. So the energies will be very intense. You may look at this person one day and not know why you're pissed off at them. It could be because your soul recognizes something from 1,000 years ago. Just being honest. Like, that's how deep this connection is. But you need to be lighthearted because the two of you are healing. You are freeing yourself. You are in a period of your journey where you're becoming more passionate about love. So, you know, sometimes they may just have those days where they're not feeling their best, or you're not. Okay. Try not to take this out on the other person, or even when you have disagreements. Okay. Reflection is here, and sacred union. Oh, sexual union too. Okay. This is a sacred sexual union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So if this is a new person, like I said, expect for, you know, you guys to kind of go back and forth. I don't get that energy of ghosting, because this, for a lot of you, is someone who is more spiritually awakened and it's a more healthy connection. I don't feel like this person will ghost you or anything like that. They will still be consistent, but you may feel energetically, because you are connected with this person on the 5D, that from time to time they may have to kind of pull their energy back. And this is just for them to protect themselves and kind of keep their head in the game, because this energy, it will be very easy for you to just become totally infatuated. But in trying to build a life partnership, you cannot build in bullshit. People bullshit when they're just infatuated with each other. This is not infatuation. So if this person needs space or you need space, you both should respect that. That doesn't mean that they don't still have you on a pedestal. It's just that y'all still have work to do. And people who are truly in like twin flame, high level soulmate connections, your connection is about much more than, you know, Marvin Gaye lingerie, lollipops, and rainbows. When you are building a life together, you have to be serious sometimes. And it's not just always fun and flirty like some of these karmic connections. It's sexual, it's fun, it's flirty. And then they leave you behind to go and be with the third party or whatever crap they're doing in their life, right? So recognize healthy relationships versus unhealthy relationships. And that may mean that you have to work on yourself. Some shadow work with yourself, especially if you did not grow up seeing those healthy relationships modeled in your household. You have learned a lot by trial and error. Okay, so try not to make mistakes now in thinking the worst about a situation or romanticizing relationships. All right, so I really like this energy. I hope that this gave you a bit of clarity about what is to come. Let me see, before I close out the reading, I'm just going to pull a few release cards, because there is some releasing and surrendering that needs to happen. Surrender your attachment to the result. So like I said, for some of you, you could, you know, have a period where you date a few people, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You could talk to someone for 2 or 3 weeks and they could teach you something that you can use for the rest of your life. But don't go into a situation with all these expectations, because that makes you controlling. Surrender stubbornness. Okay. So especially those of you, if you are communicating with someone, or when you do eventually connect with this person, try not to allow your stress or anything, or past situations especially, to make you very stubborn. You may be the type of you know are unwilling to apologize or take accountability. Try to break those habits now, because you're gonna have to be able to communicate more lovingly with this person, as well as yourself. Don't take such a rigid stance about things. Surrender to inner peace. Yeah. Being too rigid and stubborn is you can't be in that playful energy with this person. Yeah. So defensiveness and stubbornness. That's why right now some of you guys, you need to take time to get in your sacred space, because some of you now, with really closing the door for some of you on the past, you're defensive, you're upset, because in your subconscious mind, you're very much hurt, upset, and it's going to come out as you being stubborn and defensive to someone. So surrender to divine timing here, but you do need to surrender to what is and surrender your desire to control people. Stress is here also. This is a time for some of you. Yeah, make sure you get in your creative space. Some of you, you may have to date a few people to kind of blow off some steam before you meet this person. Or just really go within, because I also get the feeling where there's a lot of, I said this before, anxiousness. Like, you guys, you're ready for serious relationships, and I don't want you to think that every single person that you meet, that they are the one, and you start becoming very defensive when things don't go the way that you want, because you may be projecting stress onto someone. This could also be your person doing this to you, or someone that you connect with. They could be a little bit defensive right now, because you guys could still be trying to surrender to what is. Also, it may be difficult for some of you guys to allow yourself to truly fall in love with someone new, but you need to stop fighting it. When you stop going against the current, like, everything will just flow. You need to accept the things that bring you peace. But again, this is that Sagittarius energy. It's all about patience. Sometimes you need to fall back and actually regroup and give situations time to just breathe. Even if this is you connected with someone from the past, some of you've been so focused on it has to work, that, like, it's not working. It's too much energy trying to manipulate a situation that is meant to happen in divine timing. So those are just some of my points, you guys. I really hope that this gave you a bit of clarity and insight. Like I said, this could be about a situation that you're currently in with someone, or this could help you when you meet this particular person that's entering your life. The biggest takeaway here is to really just temper yourself and try not to allow your past to trigger you. I would, suggest that those of you who have not watched the reading already, I just posted the full moon in Sagittarius channel message. And in that reading, the biggest thing that came out is that a lot of your enemies are trying to force you now to self-sabotage, because they have a very difficult time with blocking you from love and a lot of financial stability. So when people cannot use tactics anymore to hurt you themselves, they will cause you to do things to lash out that will in turn actually hurt you. So it's a lot of self-sabotage, whether that's you thinking negatively or acting out of character to ruin relationships or situations, offers, or opportunities that's coming towards you. And I'm seeing that same energy here in love. There is an energy of self-sabotage here if you're not careful. Okay, so even those karmic people or situations that you walked away from, if you don't release it energetically, emotionally, and spiritually, it will cheat you out of brand new opportunities. So just be careful of, like I said, how you react and respond to things. All right, so again, I hope that this gave you a bit of clarity and insight about love, what's happening in the Twin Flame Soulmate Collective. You guys, I love you all very much. Again, I'm not open right now for personal readings, but feel free to, you can leave a tip or donation, or if you want to send me anything from my Amazon wish list to support the channel, that information can be found in the description box. Always go within so that you never go without, and I will see you on the next one. And when y'all get in these unions, y'all remember, email me my wedding invites and the baby showers and all that good stuff. Like, I'm waiting, okay? So I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.